Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing a Ford F-350 Super Duty with the 6.7 liter Power Stroke and the XL package. This is like the ultimate workhorse when it comes to trucks. Before we get into this video though, a huge shout out and thank you to the commercial team here at the Larry Miller Ford in Draper for giving me some time with this truck. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below for all of your commercial needs. Reach out to them if you need any help. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Powering this truck is the 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. Now this is the regular output Power Stroke, so it puts out 475 horsepower and then 1,050 pound-feet of torque, regular output, right? Still crazy figures. It does go through a 10-speed automatic transmission if you're wondering. Now before we go to the front end, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you guys can see it's actually pretty muscular with the new design, and then you've got Super Duty stamped here into the front portion. Now being an XL, this has the halogen lights, and then you guys can see here with the grille how this is darker. And then notice tow hooks here on the front end. We got the air dam. We also have the fog lights at the bottom. Now putting it all together, this obviously has that work truck appearance. If you don't want that appearance, then they do have the STX package, which I've reviewed a couple of times now. That kind of like spruces things up a little bit. Come around the side here, tire wheel setup is 245, 75, 17 in the front and over in the rear as well. And gotta love Steelies, right? But anyways, you can see here the front suspension, just how beefy that is, and then we do have a solid front axle. Now things are pretty simplistic here on the side. We got like our XL badge, 6.7 liter Power Stroke. You guys can see there with the handles and then with the mirror as well, all the same color. And then we got the bedside step here with this truck. And then here's a quick look at the rear leaf springs as well as the solid rear axle. And then here's your full side view with the truck. You guys can see this has the 8-foot bed, hence my thing at the beginning saying this is like the ultimate work truck. It's an F-350 and it's got a long bed. Now here's a key fob, pretty simplistic, right? And we've got a little flip out key with it. So those of you that like the more quote unquote old school key fobs, you love this one. Now the tailgate is not dampened, so you do have to lower it yourself. Anyways, we've got the ruler here on the back, and then notice you got all the plugins and everything for a fifth wheel setup. It's pretty cool as all the prep. And then you guys can see here for the cargo tie downs, then you got the cargo light there at the top. And man, oh man, is an 8-foot bed enormous. And then when you're all done, just lift this up, pretty dang light. Now I got the new style of taillights and of course the bumper step action. Then you guys can see here with the receiver hitch at the bottom. We'll talk about towing capacity a little bit later. But putting it all together, let me know if you guys like this chrome look with the truck or if you like the STX package where it makes things, you know, blacked out and body painted more. Now taking a look at the door panel here in the rear, you guys can see pretty basic with the material use. Again, it's a work truck, right? It's kind of what you expect. This would be easy to clean off, so that's the big benefit. And then notice the storage down below. And then here are the seats. Notice with the cloth trim, goes all down the center. And then you've got your under seat storage on top of that. And then yeah, look, it's got the vinyl floors. That's pretty cool. Legroom back here is fantastic. You guys can see we've got some charging ports here. Headroom also great. This is a Super Crew here in the back, so it's like super spacious. But man, I love these floors. I wish that they would offer this in like the higher end. Maybe let me know if I'm like if I'm saying something stupid. But like, do they offer this in like a platinum or a limited? That'd be cool if you could get these floors in that. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm crazy. Now at the front door panel, more of the same, but notice with the window controls, you can see the front two windows are actually automatic, which is pretty cool. Got your mirror adjustments here, door lock and unlock, and then here's a quick look at the mirrors themselves. They are heated. And then taking a look at the front seat, notice the trim that goes all down the center, and then the seat is manually adjustable, for those of you that are wondering. And we got our pretty normal pedal layout here. We've got our parking brake with our light control. Steering wheel is manually adjustable, and stickers. So we have a payload capacity of 3,706 pounds with this truck. Gross vehicle weight rating is 11,499 pounds. Now, they don't show the towing capacity with their stickers. I looked it up online with Ford's website, and this truck tows like almost 23,000 pounds. It's just under, which is crazy. Gotta do this. Diesel life. Gotta wait for the preheat. Okay, looks like we're good to go. So here's a quick look at the steering wheel. You guys can see, again, more basic with the material use, but again, it's a work truck, so you wouldn't feel bad about, I don't know, scuffing up the steering wheel or like, you know, dirty hands or anything on it. Again, easy to clean, which is great. Controls for the center stack. We got our volume, voice command controls, cruise control as well. And you can see our turn signal, windshield wiper stock. And then we got the new column shifter. It does have the plus and minus, shift the gears yourself if you want. And they do have the manual function as well. I realized I said manual function. I meant the button to put it in manual mode. Anyways, as for the gauge cost, you can see it's mostly analog. We do have some screens we can scroll through to see different bits of info on the truck, pretty standard stuff. And then we do have our drive mode selection. We've got a normal, slippery, and then we've got an off-road, and then we have a tow haul, and then an eco mode as well with little depictions on each drive mode. Now in reverse, you guys can see we've got a backup camera with trajectory lines that turn with the steering wheel, and resolution is pretty solid overall. Now as for the rest of the infotainment system, we have a shortcut bar here at the bottom with it, and response time overall is actually really solid. Diesel exhaust brake there at the top. That's for your hazard lights, stability control as well, and then there's a little bit of storage underneath. We've got these trailer brake controls right here, and then our drive line select. So 2-wheel high, 4-wheel low, and then your drive mode select. And you guys can see we've got our radio controls, single zone, climate, and then notice here with a little charging port action, and then also down below, lots of connectivity as they say, and then more storage there, right there. Now here is the bench seat center console setup. Pretty sweet. And if you're wondering, it does also have some more storage underneath as well. Now with this, the top glove box is just open. The bottom one though is still lockable, and obviously since it's lockable, you can open it. And then you guys can see up here with the mirror dimmer. And this one actually has a power sliding window. A lot of work trucks don't have that. So here's our window sticker for this F-350. So first off, the regular Power Stroke is about $10,000, rather $5 under $10,000 for the option. You guys can see the rest of the options this particular one has added to it. Base MSRP is $51,000. So if you just got like this truck with nothing else but the diesel added, then what, that puts you at like $60,000. But after all options on this one stickers for $65,755. So with that being said, let's see how it drives. Oh my gosh, I'm such a millennial. Can't even get the key in the hole. Okay, well, let's talk about visibility before we set off here on this truck. You can see visibility over the hood, both of the mirrors, and throughout the rest of the rear. And with that being said, let's set off in this Power Stroke. Now, I did review a Lariat earlier, I think it was earlier this week. I always lose track, review too many cars to keep track, with the diesel, but I still wanted to do a review on this because I get a lot of comments on pickup truck reviews nowadays where people are like, man, these pickup trucks, they're so expensive, this and that. And so here's a more affordable pickup truck. Yes, I understand $65,000 is still a lot of money, but it's a heck of a lot less than the, $80,000 plus, loaded up diesels that me and other car reviewers typically review. So this is a much more affordable work truck, right? And I think this is like this is pretty much as perfect as it gets for a work truck spec. Long bed, diesel, super crew so that you can carry you and your crew around, right? This thing's got so much torque. I still haven't reviewed the the high output Power Stroke, but now I'm kind of like nervous to review one because I'm like, man, this thing's already so insanely like just in your face with the power and everything. I'm like, oh man, do you really need more? Okay, so we're getting up and moving a little bit more here. Man, this new Power Stroke has an interesting sound to it. I know that this isn't the high output version, but like, maybe it's just because I usually review the fully loaded trucks that have more sound. Maybe it's the sound deadening, because this sounds different than what I'm used to hearing with the Power Stroke. Yeah, I'm guessing it's the sound deadening, because this sounds like louder. Like, I can hear way more of the diesel than what I can normally hear. Okay, well, we're getting up and moving here. This thing's got so much torque. I mean, that's just partial throttle. The transmission's just, that 10 speed is so good. This is the thing I love about the modern Power Stroke, I should say. It has so much power, and the transmission's really responsive, and so it just makes it so drivable. Like some diesel trucks, it's like, it's not like they're not powerful, but it's like they kind of feel slow because of, you know, maybe their transmission response or something. But I mean, this thing, like if I have to pass someone, like, I mean, this is like, I feel like sports car level of acceleration. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And again, this is not the high output. This has me so nervous for the high output, honestly. So let's kind of get into signing things up here with this, you know, base model Power Stroke, right? So first off, me personally, if I just wanted to like get a work truck, I would still probably option out the STX package, just because like it would make it, you know, make it look a little bit cooler, a little bit more unique. And plus I'd option out just for the LED lights, right? Just for the better visibility you'll get at night with the upgraded headlights. But that's me, that's just me. I understand that chrome is a lot better with like wear and tear long term because it doesn't show rock chips and stuff as much compared to, you know, body painted bumpers, right? But aside from that, I mean, this thing's really, for like a work truck, it's super comfortable. Yeah, you still have, you know, big chunky leaf springs in the back end, so it is going to kind of, you know, bounce around a little bit when it's unloaded and all of that. But I mean, again, it's crazy that a work truck can drive this well. And frankly, like, I feel like if I was at a stoplight with like a Mustang or Camaro or something, I would just probably just like fly right by them, because this thing's got some power, man. 1,050 pound-feet of torque. It's ridiculous that it's crazy that this has a warranty, and it's even crazier that the high output version also happens to have a warranty on it. But regardless, let me know what you guys think about this package. Let me know what you guys think about the price of modern work trucks. Again, like I said, is this one equipped? It's like $65,000. And let me know if you would do this or if you would do the STX.